Why Disney's female-led Star Wars TV show sounds a bit more exciting now to fans, but it's also a bit controversial, again with the controversy in Star Wars.
Yeah, it's Twitter.
Right, yeah. People are triggered here about Leslye Headland's Star Wars show being kept on a pretty much need-to-know basis. You think that would be what upsets fans? Not even close. She's provided some cool tidbits about what we can expect. For instance, she recently confirmed that the series takes place during a previously untapped timeline in the Star Wars universe. I want to start with Arezou. I just want to have a conversation about why are you so excited about this topic, because this is something that you brought to the table this week.
So I'm excited about this. First of all, female-led sci-fi Star Wars. We need more of it, but that's my brand, and it's a surprise to no one watching. But what I'm excited about mostly is this untapped timeline thing, because I didn't take it to mean like an alternate universe, because I think that would be stupid. But I think it's the original trilogy era is such a comfort zone for storytelling, for Star Wars storytelling, and everything in the books, in the shows, and well, obviously the movies, but like the books and the shows and all the other ancillary media, everything's kind of happening one on top of the other. Because even if they try to branch the story out, it always sort of ties back into the Death Star or the Empire or whatever Luke, Leia, and Han are doing. So if she wants to move so far away from that it's like a previously untapped era, I want to see that. I'm excited for that. There's a 30-year gap between the original trilogy and the sequel trilogy. There's only some of those years have been touched. So there's that. There's, post-sequel trilogy. There's sort of leaning more towards the High Republic era. So she's and then beyond in either direction. So there's so much room to play, and I hope that she really takes advantage of that. And
I love
stick to those core Battle of Yavin years.
Absolutely. I think a quote that I thought was pretty interesting that she shared in a recent interview on a podcast. She said, quote, "I would say it's in a pocket of the universe and a pocket of the timeline that we don't know much about. I kind of see if Star Wars is a religion, I like to think of my show as a tent revival. You can come over if you want, but we're going to be talking about some really cool stuff." I think that's where people are finding this notion that this is like some alternate universe. And that's just universe. It's not the case. No one is saying that. She's not saying that. You're seeing a lot of, unfortunately, clickbait sites doing that, and it's causing a lot of division in the Star Wars community and among Star Wars fans. And listen, when I first saw that, I got a little upset too, because you just had this issue in 2013 where Disney buys Lucasfilm, you restarted the canon, you made expanded universe, legends. You don't consider those stories to be canon, but you can pull from those stories whenever you wish. It was smart on the point of Disney. Now they get a clean slate. They can tell the stories they want. And when they bring something back that's uber popular from fans, they get rewarded for it. It's ingenious in a way. And for Disney to backtrack on that would have been horrendous. And so, Pete, how do you interpret this thing? Because I think that, she mentions how she's going to be kind of jumping all around in a way. Can you give us some insight on that?
I'm going to say something that it's not a fully formed thought yet, which is always
this will go well.
So this could be.
We can help you get there.
But here's the thing. So we know that a lot of people are already pissed off that Leslye Headland is doing this, and they're playing the SJW card and all this other stuff, which is just ridiculous. It's this constant drumbeat against quote unquote Disney Star Wars. But hear me out. It's a female-led story, she says, in a part of the Star Wars timeline that hasn't been fully explored. Again, haven't thought this out yet, so it could be completely batshit crazy. But what if she's doing a Mara Jade story? How awesome would that be? Because then everybody who's been wanting the EU stuff and hating Disney is going to be like, I don't know what to do with this. But it is a unique part of the timeline. It's a timeline that we haven't explored in that Leia, Luke, Han era post Return of the Jedi. It's a unique time in the universe. And you know what? Maybe she is not alternate universe, but maybe extended universe, maybe Legends universe, creating a story. Crazy idea, but I think it would spin out people so hard on their heads they wouldn't know how to respond, and I would love to see it.
I think that's a great idea.
Hate it.
Arezou, you don't like that idea at all?
Well, okay, so here's the thing is like I haven't read any of those books, but it doesn't matter what you do because people have built up Mara Jade in their head so much here's the thing. I haven't read Legends and I know who Mara Jade is. Like, that's how much she's been built up. Doesn't matter what story you tell with her. Her biggest diehard fans, the ones with the profile pictures of Mara Jade, Disney
Right.
Star Wars is not my Star Wars, hashtag bring back Legends, would hate it.
Yes. But they wouldn't know how to respond because they want that story, right? They keep calling for, give me that story. And if it came from somebody that they have decided they don't like already for
Actually,
whatever.
you know what? If it's going to make those people unhappy, do it.
Oh my God. Fuel the
Do it.
flames. Fuel the flames.
Upset them.
And remember,
And then I wonder why I get hate mail. Do it.
remember, George Lucas himself did not like the Mara Jade character.
That's right.
Which is something that often gets forgotten about. I personally like the idea that this could be a Dr. Aphra series, which
Ooh, yes, I
is
like that.
very enticing. Dr. Aphra herself has gotten 2 comic series. We're on the second version right now. Very popular. When you look at the monthly sales of Marvel Comics, the Star Wars comic that usually is in the top 50 is the Dr. Aphra series, which is pretty impressive. I believe that's
audiobook, which is how I got into Dr. Aphra, and I
the
recommend
Aphra
that.
book is
Everybody.
exceptional. And Pete has an episode there with creators of that story. In fact, you talked with Mark Thompson, right? Who did the voice of Vader in that.
Yeah.
So, it's just a really great character that's really developed from the comics. And, we have like a Snap Wexley who went from book to screen. It'd be really fascinating to see Dr. Aphra go from comic to screen. So
that would be wild.
My fingers are crossed. We would like to know what you think about this idea of this female-led Disney Plus series. We're clearly all really intrigued about it. Very excited to see this come to fruition, even though we don't know a whole lot. Let us know in the live chat. Also, let us know in the comment section down below. You can always tweet us at BTBD Star Wars to continue the Star Wars conversation.
Thank you for watching Beyond the Blast Doors. Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget, give us a thumbs up and leave a comment. Beyond the Blast Doors, a Star Wars conversation.